I'm going to need me a pair of those Air Cocos. Did you know Coco Gauff actually helped design this sneaker? And it's a beautiful one indeed. A laser-focused Coco Gauff attempting to propel Team USA into the championship match, while at least doing her part. This video is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. We're going to talk about the grip, ladies and gentlemen. And for most of this first set, the grip worked wonders. That's right. Winning nearly 90% of her first serves for the first set. She would finish with 81% first serve win rate, 4 aces, only 2 double faults, getting 75% of her first serves in play, no issue getting them in play, and 2 for 5 on breakpoint opportunities. She would have the opportunity to dish out a bagel to Karolina Muchova. And if you asked me that before the match started, I would say there's no way. Karolina's way too good. But let's talk about the grip. That's right. She changed her grip at the Saudi Arabia WTA finals. She actually had markers on the racket on where she needed to hold it, working with Mr. Daly, who's a phenomenal coach. And she would go in there and win the WTA championships. And right now she's got an opportunity to help Team USA win the United Cup. Unbelievable. Now, the grip has been the huge topic of discussion with Coco along with the forehand. But in my personal opinion, I think the grip affected her serve the most, right? If you take a look at her serve, it affected her lift. She was netting a lot and then going too big on the second serve, hitting long with those double faults. So I think Mr. Daly has worked it out. And right now, the serve looks beautiful. She feels comfortable. She's not overthinking. And let's talk about the forehand a little bit, too, with the grip. My personal opinion, I've said this, I'm on the record saying this, I don't necessarily, and I agree with Serena, I don't necessarily think there was anything wrong with her forehand. I just think she was too fast. She was running through the shots. She needed to stop, slow down a little bit, and follow through. Just too anxious to play defense as the best defender on tour. But if you watch this first set, ladies and gentlemen, Coco was just too fast for Karolina. It seemed like, and I've seen Karolina, we saw this at the U.S. Open, she comes out a little too slow and has to play herself into these sets. But when you're taking on someone like Coco, she just takes you by surprise because she's so fast. Mira Andreeva said it best. She's the fastest player I've ever played against. She's too fast for me. And this is a 17-year-old who's extremely fast. And this is what is starting to concern me with these amazing talents. And it's sad, but Father Time is undefeated. I talk about that window of these older tennis players in their upper 20s, 28 through 31, that window, that 3-year window. Once you hit over 30, no one is making Grand Slam finals. Yes, there's the exception. We all know Serena Venus did it over 30. Pegula's right there. But over the last 10, 12 years, there's only been 4 ladies to make a slam final over 30. And that concerns me as these players are starting to age. You see these younger players coming up and they're starting to win these matches. And Coco being only 20, I talked about her ceiling. She has the best ceiling on tour, guys. If she's a stock, you're buying it. You're buying it and you're doubling down. Because we saw tonight, and we're going to talk about Elena Rybakina and Iga Swiatek. That was a thrilling match. It was an amazing match. But there's no way Iga or Elena Rybakina is beating Coco right now. It's just not happening. We're going to talk about Iga. Save that for later, ladies and gentlemen. But again, this first set, Coco looked too fast. In the second set, and we saw this at the U.S. Open, Muchova, she kind of found her rhythm a little bit, you know, and Coco talked about how, look, Muchova's just so good at the net. She's going to do what she's going to do. You just have to play it through, right? There was really no strategy. You just have to play it through because a lot of this is spontaneous. Muchova's she just reacts on the fly, so you never know where you're going to end up. You just have to cover ground with her. And Coco does that better than anyone. So her instincts, her intuition, she's just so fast that it just works well together. But watching the second set, Muchova did find a little bit of a rhythm. But again, Coco would break and hold. And she's just defending so well. She's serving so well. I don't think the forehand's an issue at all anymore. I just think that she's playing confident. She's playing comfortable. And she's mentally tough. I don't see any issue right now that she can't problem solve through. And that's going to be scary for the tour guys. Coco Gauff gets the victory. She has not dropped the set yet here at the United Cup. Up next is Taylor Fritz. We're going to see if he can do his part. And Team USA, Poland, Coco and Iga. We got a match, ladies and gentlemen. That's a Jordan Fist pump. I'm Good Energy, and I'm signing off.